In the Fortune magazine thing, I talked a little bit about like when I was staying in my car before I went to Reno. I was staying there for it wasn't that long. It was like 2 weeks because I was in between like going to Reno, and I was watching Jonathan Pack Jonathan, and now he's like my friend,
Like a really close friend, right?
like
From what
one
it
of
looks
the
like.
best friends that I've made in life. Like
Yeah.
he's and like literally like I'll just think about like bro like what is that and
It's kind of like the conversation we were having while we were setting up about how it just feels unreal. Like it's a
who
crazy
gets to
feeling.
say that? Like, I thought about that with the George Lopez thing. Like, who gets to say that? Because I think a lot of people were inspired by George Lopez. I think a lot of people were inspired by uh, different personalities. Um, but for me, it was like during that childhood, I literally was obsessed with George Lopez. Like, I studied him so much and I knew everything about him. I like he genuine because I was like this guy is the same as I and I mentioned that on his podcast like we're both like only child, dad's not there, mom situation is a little tricky, uh doesn't have like a whole lot of family, really lonely, really funny whatever. um and another thing I was so obsessed because like both of our names have 11 letters and they were
Oh,
both LG and GL, and so like as a kid I was like I'm gonna meet him one day like that, and I want to tell him that. I'm gonna tell him like both of our names are 11 letters long, and GL LG backwards, like
destiny
And
is
so
good.
when I did meet him, I was like that's wild. And so what if I would have stayed in Reno?
That wouldn't have
That
happened.
wouldn't have he wouldn't have like I got to work like that's stupid